With the forest temple clear and the monkey tribe saved, we head to Kakariko village, and after another quarrel with the Boblins, we hear the villagers' plight, and now know what we must do. 1. Become a sumo wrestler, and 2. Utilize that power to save the Gorons by clearing Goron Mines. Goron Mines is a very attractive dungeon for many reasons, but today, instead of glazing the dungeon, I'm going to tell you what you couldn't miss. As soon as we enter the Goron Mines, we understand why it was so heavily guarded in the first place. With lava and unstable ground everywhere, one wrong move and a human-like Link is toast. However, this fact alone perfectly explains why the Gorons were taught to test Link with sumo wrestling, making sure his footwork is as steady as his resolve prepares him for this harsh environment. The deeper into the Goron Mines we go, the more we get exposed to the most attractive feature of this dungeon, which is the magnet walls and machines we use to traverse this landscape. These magnets are very peculiar for one specific reason: Link's sword. For no reason whatsoever, Link's sword, which we can only assume to be steel or iron like his boots, is not attracted to these extremely strong magnets. This clearly means that Link can demagnetize objects he is currently touching, meaning the reason the boots are still magnetized is because either Link can control this power or is wearing socks to protect the boots from this power. The valley we come across in the Goron Mines is filled with Boblins and a firing squad line here specifically for Link's demise. And while they are easy enough to dispose of with the slingshot or the bow, the fact a whole other set of Boblins fills this area on our next visit is extremely shocking. This shows that the Boblins, other than working for Ganon, genuinely despise Link, meaning that the beef between Link and the Boblins is greater than any of us could imagine. For the mid-boss of the mines, we come across Dangoro, which is clearly not as docile as the Elder told us he would be. Luckily, Link is prepared for this fight due to the iron boots, his socks, and the magnetized floor, but why was Dangoro so adamant on attacking humans? This must mean that Dangoro has had a bad experience with humans before, and the only human we know of that would give Dangoro such an impression is Ganon, which means Dangoro has not only faced Ganon, but has lived to tell the tale. As we reach the boss room, we see Darbus chained up and controlled by the fused Shadow, taking on the name Fyrus. This fight is pretty simple due to Fyrus constantly showing off his weak spot with a glaring light shining off its head. Though even with its fatal flaw, Fyrus's flames seem to not be as hot as they look. This is seen clearly in him not being able to burn the arrows shot at him, and the chains not even deforming around his wrists. This must mean that Fyrus didn't warm up or prepare for this fight beforehand, showing us how laziness and ego can be anyone's downfall. And that is the end of today's video. If you enjoyed, you know what to do.